Hey guys, welcome back to Mercedes Lounge. This right here is the 2021 AMG GLE 53, and this is a non-coupe version of the GLE 53. Now in this video, I'm going to show you guys all the interior features of this car, take a look at the exterior, and also take you for a brief drive for the first drive impressions. Now, first thing I'm going to do is go to themes through the Mbux system and set this to the experience theme, which lowers the car's suspension and also makes it a bit stiff, and is more of the performance ride. Release the handbrake. And the car suspension is still getting lowered. I'm not sure if you can see that on the video, but it's happening. Go to the Sport Plus mode. Exhausts are open. Release the handbrake. Take it for the first drive review. So this 2021 AMG GLE 53 is a 3-liter inline-6 turbo engine with EQ boost, and it produces 429 horsepower with 384 pound-feet of torque. It's been paired with an AMG Speed Shift TCT 9-speed automatic transmission and has the AMG ride control and suspension based on 4MATIC, as well as performance 4MATIC Plus. Exterior color is obsidian black metallic. Interior AMG black knuckle leather with the natural grain gray oak wood trim right here on the center console and the upper dash. Retail price $91,845. I'm gonna open up the windows. And right off the bat, it's a very heavy SUV, by the way, but feels very solid, very planted. As I snake my way through the parking lot here, right off the bat, you have the AMG Performance steering wheel right here with the paddle shifters behind it, and it has leather as well as Alcantara material as part of that package. It's a bit windy. Very solid car. There's a bit of wind today. It's very windy, and hopefully the audio is gonna be looking good. So real quick brief review of the interior. You have leather wrapped upper dash with these massive displays at the front for your center display and your instrument cluster right here on the left hand side. Controls on either side of this AMG Performance steering wheel. You have voice activated systems right here, telephone, and also a bunch of controls right here. So what I'm gonna do is go into performance and then swipe all the way to the right. We have designs and displays, and I'm gonna set this, go to the left, swipe down to Super Sport, and this is a Super Sport theme, allows you to look at the G-forces on the right hand side and other good metrics. Make sure the car is on Sport Plus and give it a go. Disengage the park. So here it is, guys. This is the alright, so here we have the 2021 AMG GLE 53, and this is a non-coupe version. On the exterior, obsidian black metallic, and it's sitting on these gorgeous Mercedes Y-spoke rims, and size on these tires is 325/35 R22. These are 22-inch rims, and they look fantastic. Take a look at that. You have chrome door handles. This car has keyless go, which means if you walk up to the car and you slip your hand right through here, the doors open up. This is for your clothes. You have 4MATIC Plus 3-liter inline-6 turbo. At the front you have these gorgeous multi-beam LED headlamps, and right here you have this very large grille with the vertical slats. You have active distance distronic systems going right here. And these are actually LED high performance. These are not multi-beam LED lights, so it does not have the adaptive high beam assist. But look at the size of this front splitter. Massive large intake right here, a bunch of sensors, and you have a front facing camera right here. Let me just step back so you can really appreciate the design on this GLE 53. You have those iconic AMG power domes on the hood of the car, and on the side the AMG body styling flows from this large air intake all the way behind here, and you have the air exit right through here. The front brakes are perforated with those actually the gray brake calipers, and these are the Y-spoke Mercedes AMG rims. Size on the front tires 285/40 R22s. Now on the rear you have those LED lights, courtesy of the LED light package. You have a very good looking rear diffuser right here with the double chrome black tailpipes. You do have a class 2 trailer hitch right here. Trunk space, good size. This car does have third row seating right here, so it's a big plus if you have a big family or you prefer a large SUV with the third row seating. And you have some functions and buttons right here to lower these seats. You have a first aid kit right here, and I just love the design on this car. You have an electronic trunk close up here, and I just love this spoiler on the roof right here with a brake light underneath. Now let's really appreciate the rear design. We have AMG on the left hand side, GLE 53 on the right hand side. Now let's take a look at the rear seating, and it's a pretty decent size. You can sit 3 adults in here very comfortably. You have the oak wood trim flowing throughout here. You have electronic seat adjustment buttons right here, Burmester speaker system. You have some storage down here, illuminated door sills, and netting for your storage. There's actually more than enough leg room, and you also have ambient lighting inside this car. You do have a reading light up here and a handlebar if you happen to go off-roading. There is a speaker right here. Right here in the back, this car does not have the three-way climate control system. It's a two-way climate control system, but your rear passengers have these control options down here for your air vents, and they have these Oreo looking controls right here. They do look like a bunch of Oreos. And this is a view from the passenger's perspective in the back. You have cup holders right here on your armrest, so it's a good, you can reach in and grab a drink. You have black seat belts, and so that's really the view of the third row seats. And these are the seat belts. You do have belts in the back. You have some cup holders back here, seat belts, USB-C ports, and some light accessories on either side. So good design back here, and that's the passenger's view of the front. Now let's take a look at the interior. As we always do, starting here with the door. This is the natural ash oak wood, and you can get this in carbon fiber, by the way. That's one option you can choose. And also you have memory seating 1, 2, 3, heated, cooled, and ventilated seats. The window controls, very good quality. You have some storage down here. Your trunk release button is right here. These are illuminated door sills on this AMG GLE 53. Light controls are over here. So this is it, the AMG Performance steering wheel. You have controls on either side. These controls here for your digital instrument cluster. This is for your center display. They have these track pads in between the buttons, and those allow you to change the different options at the center, and also to swipe either left or right, up or down. You have paddle shifters behind the steering wheel right here. Very good quality. Even these control knobs right here, this does not feel like cheap plastic whatsoever, as you'd expect with some cars. Displays at the front, large vibrant displays. Your center display is right here, and it has the Mbux system, and it's fully touch screen, so very fluid. There is no lag. On this Mbux system, you can configure profiles, which means you can have a guest profile. If you're a couple, you can have different profiles here for your kids as well. Let's go back. You have your phone menu. You can connect up to 2 devices, phone 1 and 2, and also you have a device manager and manage all your devices and import your contacts. Let's go back to home. Underneath the phone icon, you have these icons underneath. These are your shortcut menus underneath right here. Navigation, good system. There is no lag. I prefer to set this over to advanced map orientation and select 2D or 3D maps. So those are your map orientation options. Let's go back to home. You have your radio system. Very fluid, very vibrant colors and icons. You can just take a look at which icon you want and select your radio station. And also you have your equalizer. It says Burmester right here. You have your bass, mid, treble, and you can select where you want to send the sound through the sound focus. The front seats all around. balance fader, front or back. Let's go back to home. Media, you can connect Bluetooth and USB right here. Comfort, this is one feature I love. I'm just going to activate my massage because I'm kind of tired this afternoon. So I'm going to initiate massage and start to get a good massage. Seat comfort, you have seat kinetics, which means you have lumbar support and things like that. Let's go into ambient lighting. You can select the colors, and right now I'm actually controlling the options with this trackpad right here and these buttons on the right hand side. I'm gonna select this very deep red color. So that's that. Let's go into AMG performance. This one needs the ignition to be turned on, and really it lets you see different metrics on your car. So one of the metrics is your vehicle. Let's go into engine. As you step the foot on the gas, you can hear the engine roar, and that's actually comfort mode. Now we're here, let's go through some of the options for your drive dynamic select. So you have sand, and this is how sand sounds. Then you have trail, slippery mode, individual mode, comfort. And by the way, as you select these dynamic select options, the car's suspension starts to adjust based on the option you've selected. Now for instance, in the comfort mode, the car is actually going up slightly, but if I go into trail mode, the car suspension is going up starting from the rear, and now the front is moving up. It's very difficult to see on camera, but the suspension is actually raising the car. Now through the AMG performance, which has a bunch of metrics, I can also use the center trackpad right here to control those options. Let's go to vehicle. You have a bunch of metrics down here. You have your G-forces, suspension, and things like that. Let's go up, go into the engine option. This is where you have your performance, engine torque, engine oil temperature, and transmission oil temperature. Let's go to fuel consumption. Now dynamic select. These are the dynamic select modes in this car. Let's go to the very top. You have the sand, and once you select the dynamic select option, the car's suspension starts to adjust itself based on that. Now let's go to trail. This is the trail, and the trail option also raises the car slightly. You have slippery mode, you have individual mode, you have comfort, you have sport, and sport plus. On the center console, we have a number of options. You have some controls right here for your dynamic select and drive options. You have this trackpad which provides you with a haptic feedback as you drive, and this knob here is just to rest your palm as you navigate. You have dynamic select, camera system for your active and driver packages, side mirror, favorites, and telephone, radio, navigation, and volume. This is for your audio. You have two cup holders, heated and cooled cup holders, NFC charging over here, and USB-C ports. Good size glove compartment, and up here you have a sunroof and all your options for your lights and reading lights are up here, and SOS menus. Let's turn on these lights. And also let's take a look at the sun visors. good quality sun visors. For a $91,000 car, you have 2 sun visors. So if you're traveling south and the sun is on the west setting, you can adjust the sun visor, which makes sure you don't get burnt on your right hand side. And this is for the front, so good option. So you have 2 sun visors on the right, and the driver has 2 sun visors right here, just like that. So good option on this GLE 53. You have a light up here. Once you open up the mirror, the light goes up. For your business card is right here. You have a speaker up here and a handlebar for those sandy conditions as you drive in different terrain. So all in all, a very well-rounded, high-performance SUV by Mercedes-Benz AMG. Now let's listen to the sound from the engine. Now that's really the sound of the Sport Plus mode. Now let's go back to the Mbux system. You have Mercedes Me and apps. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
I'm hot.
I'm setting the temperature on the driver's side to minimum.
So you do have voice activated systems which you initiate via this button right here. Now let's go into settings. You have your quick access. These are your shortcuts. You have vehicle assistance. You have camera and parking. You also have traffic sign assist, active lane keeping assist, active brake assist. You have attention assist for those instances where you're tired and need coffee. You can look at that icon right here. You also have active blind spot assist, which allows you to look at your blind spot areas, and the car has cameras and sensors all around to detect any objects in that area of view. You also have active lane change assist and route-based speed as well. So this car has a ton of options for the assistance packages, for your driver packages. So it's a very good option. Let's go into vehicle. You have automatic seat adjustment and your seat belts and door settings. Your light menu is a shortcut to the ambient lighting as well, which allows you to select your colors. You can have multicolor animation or any other color effect. So you have fire red as one of the options, and you can see right here, this is the ambient lighting flowing throughout the cabin, underneath the upper dash and on the door panels. Now down here you have Mercedes themes. Now what I'm going to do is start the car. Once I engage the adventure theme, you can see right now you have different metrics displayed on the digital instrument cluster, and all your camera systems are also engaged. So the suspension is getting adjusted to that theme. If I go back home, press adventure, let's go ahead and select racetrack, and this is the racetrack mode. It also adjusts all your ambient lights, and you have very deep reds on that race mode theme, which is more of the AMG performance design right here. So very well-rounded options on this GLE 53. Now that is said, let's go ahead and take a look at the engine. So this is the engine, 3-liter inline-6 turbo engine, 429 horsepower with 384 pound-feet of torque. It's a very well balanced engine, Love the AMG design right here, and it has EQ boost. So that's pretty much the engine on this GLE 53. Cancel. Now let's take a look at the camera systems. So we have full surround view cameras on this GLE. You have overhead cameras and side cameras, and also a number of sensors all around the car. Then set it back to home, AMG performance. That is quick. So very solid. Getting a massage as I go around here, and I'm gonna make one more loop. So paddle shifters are actually very responsive, and you can hear the pops and the bangs. So we're still on manual mode. I'm gonna switch back to comfort mode and let the car take care of the gears. And also one more thing, I'll switch it to comfort mode, which means the exhaust is gonna be super silent. Now let me know which other cars you wanna see on the channel, and I'll be ready to make a video on those. Now if you do like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and also share this channel to your other friends who are car enthusiasts, or someone else who's looking for Mercedes-Benz, and I'll really appreciate it. I'm gonna set it back here, and till the next one, guys, stay positive but test negative.